Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review. And this is a different one, but it's a cool one. Yes, this is Flint. But we are looking at Flint in the Cobra officer's uniform. From the second 5-part miniseries, The Revenge of Cobra. This is a cartoon accurate Flint. I've been showing them a lot lately here, cartoon accurates. I did a Snake Eyes cartoon accurate. Next month, I'm going to be doing a Roblox cartoon accurate, as well as in March, doing a cartoon accurate Lady J. So yeah, I'm doing a kind of a cartoon accurate theme here going on. But before we get to Flint, let's do our shout-outs of the week. First off, at Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, here in Winchester, Virginia, on the lovely Walking Mall. And you can check them out. And you can get all kinds of video game needs and whatnot. So go ahead, definitely check them out. And if you need any toys and collectibles, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which is ironically where I picked this guy up. So you can check them out. So you can definitely check them out. But you can also get like Thundercats and He-Man and G.I. Joe and all that other stuff. And I actually believe, as of airing this video, they actually still have one left of Flint in this version of Flint. But definitely check them out. Or you can get them on eBay or on Amazon and whatnot. And so definitely go ahead and check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood and you need comic books, like for G.I. Joe or Transformers, you can go to 4-Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane and check them out and get all your comic book needs from Marvel to DC to Image to IDW and all points in between. So definitely check them out. And while you're in the area, go ahead and check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services, because this channel is big on mental health awareness. And we support that. So go ahead and check them out. Or check him out. And if you just know for the services you need, you can go to Northwestern Community Services Board for other services that you do need. So go ahead, feel free and check them out. And while you're in the area and you need a bank and you're in Winchester or Clark County, you can check out Bank of Clark County. So yeah, go ahead and check them out. They got great banking services. And if you need insurance, like renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, auto, bike, boat insurance, you can check out State Farm. They are a very good insurance. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. But let's take a look at Flint. We're going to start out with his file card. Warrant Officer, codename Flint. File name, Fairborn Dashel R. Primary military specialty, infantry. Second military specialty, rotary wing aircraft pilot. Birthplace, Wichita, Kansas. Grade is a WO2. Flint is a Rhodes Scholar and earned his degree in English literature. Bored by the groves of academe, he enlisted in the Army and applied the tenacity and concentration he had used so well scholastically to grind his way through airborne school, ranger school, special forces school, and finally flight warrant officer school, graduating each with top honors. A thorough tactical planner, Flint drafted and personally led a half a dozen rescue missions in hostile territories that, for obvious reasons of security, were never publicized, let alone admitted to. And the quote at the bottom apparently is from Flint, and it says, "I needed to get inside a Cobra base, heavily guarded, teeming with troopers. A frontal assault wouldn't work, so I persuaded a trooper to loan me his uniform and went right through the front door. The rest, as they say, is history." That quote isn't as accurate as the cartoon version, but we all know that him and Mutt was on this makeshift aircraft created by Mutt, Junkyard, and Roblox out of spare parts from the three wrecked Sky Strikers. And then him and Mutt actually commandeered 2 Cobra Trooper uniforms and infiltrated into get past through Cobra. Which we know that's how it went down from the cartoon. But let's take a look at the rest of his accessories. You know, he's got this Cobra logo stand, codename Flint on the front. You know, because you know, you can pose him as a Cobra. He also has this gun that we've seen with the Crimson Twins, and we will see in other videos. He comes with this dagger that we see with every Cobra blue shirt. And he actually comes with a spare Cobra helmet. Cobra Trooper's helmet. And a alternative head for the Cobra Trooper so he can get into the building. And yes, you can change his head. So you can have him as Flint. Or you can have him as a Cobra Trooper, depending on how you want to display him. But here he is in his typical Cobra Trooper uniform with the red Cobra logo in front. And blue with the black web gear and highlights and access and knee pads. Gray pouch, gray straps. But like his articulation, his head can rotate all the way around. No really major motion up and down. His arm can rotate up about this high. It can rotate all the way around. And he can bend at the elbow. Rotate at the elbow. He can rotate at the wrist. He's got his cross was just kind of titled here, just like Ropig was. His legs can split about that far. And his leg can lift up here. Double knee joint. He's got his ankle pivot. And it can rotate. And that's the articulations. Let's take a look at Flint in his with his weaponry. Before we look at his weaponry, we'll look at him with the Cobra head on. So this is what Flint would look like if he had his Cobra helmet head on. You know, which is still pretty cool. He does look like a Cobra Trooper. So let's take a look at him with his in battle gear. Here's Flint as he will be entering into the Cobra base. Go through Cobra, trying to fool him so he can get through on his way back to G.I. Joe headquarters. You know, very good looking Cobra Trooper. Just take a look at him with his gear on with the Flint head. Here's what Flint would look like if he was caught infiltrating Cobra. But this is a very good figure. I like the look. I like the fact you could pose him as either a Joe or a Cobra. You know, I don't think they should have had a logo on either one. But that's beside the point. So, but, you know, this is a good looking figure. This is a good looking Flint. I like it. You know, this is a top tier figure. Just because you could use him as both a Joe and a Cobra. So it'll work on many levels. It does kind of remind me also of when Dusty turned Cobra and in the two-part episode of The Traitor on G.I. Joe, the Sunbow animated series. You know, because I can see a Dusty head on here. I could also see a Mutt head on here. You know, but it's still all pretty cool. But, go ahead and pick this guy up if you can. This is a must-have. And, this has been a great July. Tune in for February as I do a, Black History Month theme again. Black History Month, month 3 here on, Cobra Island. As well as for Transformers, it'll be Beast Wars. So go ahead and check that out. This has been Cobra Island, and as for here on Cobra Island, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one.